Hello everyone. Today we're going to tell you 4 cool pubs to visit in Edinburgh. How are you all? Hope you're all happy and healthy and well out there. Yep, today we're actually jumping about a fair bit in Edinburgh. I've got to do it quickly because I'm doing this before I go to work. We're going to show you 4 cool pubs to visit if you're here in Edinburgh. Cool because they've got something cool about them. Yeah, but not just a pub. There's something... I'm scared to use the word unique again because obviously I titled last week's video with unique and someone gave me a row. But as a disclaimer at the beginning I said I wasn't sure if it was unique, so I'm going to say 4 cool pubs to visit in Edinburgh. So we'll head to the first one in a second, but just before we get started I want to give a massive shout out again to everyone on Patreon who supports the channel. Without you guys I genuinely 100% couldn't keep the channel going. It's just as simple as that. So thank you all very, very much. If anyone does want to support, you can get the Patreon details in the description. But in the meantime, let's go have a look at some pubs. And the first pub, it's not this to let sign, it's this one right here, Brass Monkeys, on Drummond Street, which is just near, I'll show you in a minute, but just round the corner there is the Festival Theatre, and if we head straight down that way, we'll get to the Royal Mile. So this is Brass Monkeys. And you can see on here, movie bar with a nice beautiful big picture of Audrey Hepburn. Obviously it's a bit early just now, not open quite yet, but this is Brass Monkeys pub. And the reason, this is another one of my haunts when I was younger, we did used to come here, is because it's a movie bar, because it plays movies on a big screen that you sit on a big bed. Essentially one, at least it used to be when I was in there, it was a massive big mattress. You go in, if you go in just there, it looks like just a fairly thin, long pub, nice pub, but about halfway up there's a door on the right hand side that you can go in. It's essentially one big massive mattress with tables sticking out of them, and you watch movies on a big screen. And it's so much fun, and it's so cool and chilled, or at least it used to be. This is where it gets slightly awkward because it's been a long time. I mean, look at the grey in the beard. It's been a long time since I went to pubs and hung out. But the fact it still says movie bar, I'm going to guess it's still fairly the same. So if you're in the area on Drummond Street, definitely want to head in. You can go in, have a nice pint before going to the theatre, maybe, and you can go in, duck into the right hand side, and if it's open, it's not always open, you can sit on a big mattress with countless other strangers and watch a film. And usually they're playing some sort of classic film as well, which is always good. So let's show you how to get here if you ever fancy coming to Drummond Street to go to the Brass Monkeys. You know, I should say as well, just opposite it is that, I mean, look at that, established 1834. Is that not just cool anyway? If you want to come and you want to get a unique picture, that's not what we're here to talk about, but that's opposite it. So let's show you how to get here. So literally right there, that is the Festival Theatre. Just opposite there is Surgeons Hall, which I spoke about last week. And if I go straight down there, that's the Royal Mile, just there. That's the Royal Mile there. There's the Tron Kirk. Continue straight down, I get to Princes Street. So you want to be here, corner of Nicholson Street and the corner of Drummond Street. And you head down this way, past the, let's be completely honest, massively oversized barber's pole. That may be the biggest barber's pole sticking out a building I've possibly ever seen. Past the massive big barber's pole, and there we have it, Brass Monkeys. Unique pubs, not unique pubs, cool pubs to go to in Edinburgh. Number 1. Let's go to number 2. Okay, we've jumped now quite a bit from the south side of the Royal Mile, past the south side of the Royal Mile, to past the north side of the Royal Mile now, past Princes Street actually as well. We're on to York Place in the new town to give you some bearings of where we are. Just there, right there, that is where the tram finishes currently from Edinburgh Airport. That is the end of the tram line. Just past there is the Edinburgh Playhouse, and then just down there is the top of Leith Walk. And if I go along that way, well, that's the way we're going to go after this. But if I turn around behind me, we've got our next cool pub to visit, which is the Stand Comedy Club. So if you're into your live comedy, which I really am, I love live comedy, then this is one for you. Stand Comedy Club has been here since 1998. I thought it was older than that, to be fair. And this is one of those things that you probably should buy a ticket in advance. You can get them on the door if they've got space. It's not massive, it's not the biggest place in the world, and it's down here as well, it's downstairs. There it is. Welcome, please wait here to be seated. So that's the Stand Comedy Club in there. You can see lots of different shows. They've got open nights and they've got bigger names come as well. I mean, you can chance it and come to an open night and get a massive name in comedy. So you can see they've got lots of different things going on. And at the same time, sit, enjoy a pint, watch some comedy, watch people die or be hysterically funny. You know, that's the gamble. But cool pub number 2, the Stand Comedy Club. And it is one I enjoy. I'm a massive fan. I'm a massive fan of stand-up comedy. It's one of those things that I wish I could do. I'm just not funny in that sort of way. I'm alright, I'm okay with the odd random comment. But you know, I'm not funny. I couldn't stand up and entertain people in that sort of way. I no qualms in standing up in front of a crowd, but not like that. Not like that. That's a very, very different thing. Anyway, that's pub number 2. I know that's kind of maybe a little bit of a cheat. Is it a pub? Is it a club? Since you buy tickets, is it a pub? I'm going to bend the rules. It's my rules. It's my video. Shut your face. I'm going to say it's a pub. So, number 2, Stand Comedy Club. I mean, these are about, and like I said, this is not unique pubs. There's comedy clubs everywhere. This is cool pubs to go to. Cool pub number 2, Stand Comedy Club. However, we're going to go all the way to the opposite side now of Queen Street, or past York Place, past Queen Street, all the way down to the opposite side to go to cool pub number 3. Just while we're walking along, I do love it when I come to this part of town, because look at these buildings, look at these incredible buildings here in the new town. I know the old town gets, you know, and I'm guilty of it, gets a lot of the main traffic, but if you come down to these parts and see these buildings, Royal Garden Apartments, I want to know if there is a garden that used to be for royals. I want to know, tell me. And then opposite here we have the National Portrait Gallery as well. I mean, look at these guys. Look at all these guys up here. They are not happy. They are not happy at all. You think they'd make a smile on them. But I'm off topic. We're on pubs today, so let's go to the next pub. Okay, next up, I've walked all the way to the other end. It's getting windier here. All the way to the other end of, well, we're past Queen Street. We're on Albion Place now, so it goes York Place, Queen Street, Albion Place, all one long stretch. We've literally come to the end of that, on the corner. If I go, I'm going to give you my bearings first before I show you the next cool pub. If I go, oh, that's Albion Place there. Like if I go all the way along there, I'll get back to the Stand Comedy Club all the way along. And if I go up here, I'll get to Charlotte Square. That's Charlotte Square right there, which is at the end of George Street, and then literally if I just, do you see that spire? Can you see that spire just poking up there? That's Princess Street, like up in there, over George Street, Charlotte Square there, up over Princess Street. Yeah, kind of know where you are. And the next pub is this one right here, Panda and Suns. And the reason it's cool is, you know, because it looks like a barber shop. I love it. Closed on a Monday and Tuesday, and it doesn't open till later on, so you can see 4 PM till late, or 2 PM till late on a Saturday and Sunday. But it looks like a barber shop, see? From the outside. Look at that. How cool is that? I know it's a bit silly and fun, but that's half the fun about it. And then you head down there, and you actually end up in this very, very cool little pub. Now, if any of these pubs or places have got websites, I will leave a link in the description so you can go visit it. But it does incredible cocktails, wines and craft beers. So if you want to head in there, it's definitely worth a visit. It's somewhere quirky, cool, you'll get great pictures, great pictures if you want to head in there. So definitely worth a visit. Obviously not open right now, it's only coming up for 12:15 in the afternoon right now, so really not open yet. So none of the places I've been able to show you right now have been open. It's too early in the day. But yeah, so that is 3 pubs so far, 3 cool pubs to visit, with still 1 more to go. I know we're kind of rushing through them today, but when they're not open, it's a little bit difficult to sort of show you them all. But at least showing you how to get to them without getting run over will be helpful. Right in the corner there, I'm going to show you where, I'm heading up the hill from it to show you exactly where we are, so you know at least how to get there nice and easily. I've got to love these sort of bits of buildings as well. I've never noticed this before, how it's sort of that stays with street level up there. Then you go under here and then that's a delivery for whatever's in it. That's cool. I love this part of town. I love these buildings. It's just stunning. Just stunning. Anyway, here's Charlotte Square. Here's Charlotte Square right there. There's George Street right there. Head down there. That's Albion Place. Heading right along to Queen Street and York Place. Stand Comedy Club is all the way along there. And right in the corner right there, Panda and Suns, number 3. And by last, but by no means least, NQ64. Now this is, I suppose you could call it a pub. I'm calling it a pub. It's right there. That's it there, NQ64. Just to show you where we are, that's Princess Street. The far west end of Princess Street, that's the Caledonian Waldorf Astoria, right there. Right there is the Usher Hall Theatre, the Lyceum Theatre. And right behind me, NQ64 with Wetherspoon's pub right beside it. But the reason NQ64 is a nice cool pub to go to is because it's all arcade games. It's an arcade game themed pub essentially, so it's filled with my childhood. So you can go in, enjoy some beers, enjoy the neon lights and play nothing but arcades. How cool is that? How cool is that? For those of a certain generation, you remember arcades, you remember going and playing all these things, and what was the one thing missing? Alcohol. Now you can have that. Now you can come here to NQ64, you can come here and you can relive your youth with alcohol. Sounds dangerous, I know, but at the same time, why wouldn't you? So again, just to show you, that's Princess Street, that's actually Johnny Walker there, and you head along there, you go to Princess Street. Edinburgh Castle's literally right behind us there. The Cali Picture House, now Wetherspoon's pub. I've done a video on that building actually, which was in the, and now it's a pub, because that's got a very cool history. I'll leave a link in the description if you're interested in going back and seeing that one. And there it is, NQ64. And that is the last of our list. So there you have it, guys. 4 cool pubs to try when you're in Edinburgh. Pubs slash bars slash clubs. You know, they're 4 cool places to go get alcohol in Edinburgh. Hope you've enjoyed that, guys. Hope it gives you something different to do rather than the usual, you know. I'm sure you're going to go to nice places and have nice meals, but if you're looking for something maybe a little bit different, a little bit cool, a little bit fun, hopefully one of these 4 places will just, you know, one of them will hopefully fit the kind of thing you're looking for. If you've enjoyed that, guys, please remember, leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe if you haven't already. It would really mean the world if you would come join Clan Broonford. But wherever you are, keep yourself safe. Until next time, bye humans.